Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Bulldogs offense trots out there to open this game. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Well, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy the teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
Hold it. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read. Good.
He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. Quarterback still with the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
QB decides to keep it here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion sets up a second down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Gives it to the back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts.
And is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts the...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room, it's Cornelius.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Dogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down here for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT makes it 7-0. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Receiver makes the catch, and the defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of a first down.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The Bulldogs will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 17, set to kickoff. Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's caught downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Has the first still on the move. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's one way to make an impact play out of really nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. He had his track shoes on that play.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. for Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. It was a foot race and he won it. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Snags the quick throw. Fights through the tackler. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group really struggled in the first quarter, but they've gotten things going here. Can they find some more momentum now before halftime? This one is broken out and falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And this time it's complete. An explosive
The second down.
Bray moves the ball inside the 40.
He's brought down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Going to scramble now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good.
The kick is good.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the grab. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Throws the ball to the left after plenty of time in the pocket. Excellent protection. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down. He picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff from the shotgun. Jukes to get free.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Hand it off for a draw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He shreds the tackle. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Dogs. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Has caught. Can he get in?
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff in a single back formation. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll run it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking for a gap. It's Cornelius. Tackle, but first down. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and kind of
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. First, he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll run it to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He gets into the end zone again, and enough juice after the long touchdown to score on the two-point conversion. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Cornelius. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's running out of time here. Caught. Completion. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nope.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw yet again. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide. Chance to catch him.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a big play downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out 8 yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is caught. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable to this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or 2 together and get the points on the board.
2nd down, looking to throw it. The pass is caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead.
The extra point is good.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Georgia 70, Texas 46.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. Finding space at the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another.
And he's sacked, but a penalty flag is down. This will be very costly for the defense if it's against them. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the Herons team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line, brought down at the 1. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal, I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And with nobody open, choosing to just throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Down he goes, a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defense...
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. Critical mistake by the defense sets up a 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. A completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Went after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. But that's a solid gain on that play. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Took one last shot with no time on the clock, though. This game is over. So the